Well, greetings from Bishop Fenwick, and welcome to this edition of Tuesdays with Tom. I'm here on the main floor, and just over my right shoulder, a beautiful gospel passage, the words of Jesus. All things are possible with God. That comes up in the story of the rich young man, where one of the disciples asked, well, who can be saved? Who can be saved? A similar sentiment comes up in the gospel reading for the Feast of the Immaculate Conception that we celebrated here at Bishop Fenwick. It's Mary's question, how can this be? How can this be? And the angel Gabriel responds, for nothing will be impossible for God. For nothing will be impossible for God. Mary wonders, maybe sometimes we wonder, how can this be? How will this happen? How can I make it? How can I make it through this or that or whatever is happening in my own life right now? How can I make it? And we all perhaps feel sometimes like whatever it is won't get better and won't get fixed and won't get healed and won't be made whole. It, it seems like we can't keep working and can't keep trying and can't keep giving and can't keep going, right? Can't keep going. Maybe you can relate. I know I can. And so this morning I was in the boardroom and there's this Bible, looks just like this in the shelf, has two bookmarks in it. And I thought, it's curious. Let me open them up. And to what to my wondering eyes should appear, as the Christmas poem reminds us, this psalm, Psalm 86, prayer in time of distress. Incline your ear, Lord, and answer me. Save your servant who trusts in you. You are my God. Be gracious to me, Lord. To you I call all the day. Lord, hear my prayer. Listen to my cry for help. Turn to me. Be gracious to me. Give me a sign. Give me a sign of your favor. I read that and I thought, well, somehow, some way, the Advent season is a reminder that we have to live in faith and in hope. And we live in hope by not giving up on us, by not giving up on those around us, and by not giving up on God. And we live in faith. We live in faith that echoes the sentiment of that quote and the reassurance of the angel Gabriel that God can do everything. In fact, God can do anything. Oh, by the way, the second little bookmark, I'm glad you asked. It's the wedding feast at Cana, where Mary, decades after the angel Gabriel has appeared to her, is troubled that there's no wine at a wedding. They've run out. And Jesus says, well, why is that a big deal to me? Mary knows. Mary knows God can do anything God wants, and Jesus will do anything she asks. Mary believes, and Mary trusted. Yep, Mary lived in mystery, and we ought to recognize that Mary lived in struggle and sacrifice, maybe more than we could imagine. Mary also lived in hope and in faith, trusting that nothing is impossible for God. I'm trying to trust in that every day. I hope you can trust in it too. Have a great week.